Welcome back to First Take. Victor Wembanyama will receive no further discipline after being assessed a flagrant 2 foul and ejected from Game 4 for elbowing Naz Reid in the neck early in the second quarter. The Timberwolves were able to capitalize on Wemby's absence and even up the series at 2 games apiece. Game 5 is tonight in San Antonio. Now, yesterday, Big Perk was on this show saying that he absolutely thought a suspension was warranted. And so now here we are, Perk. Do you agree with the NBA's decision of no further punishment for Wemby?
Hell no. And as expected, the league did what I thought they were going to do. Prioritize superstardom and views over a person's well-being and his health. Anybody else, they're getting another game, another suspension. Now, I get it. We all want to see Wemby on the floor. But also, you got to hold them accountable, and this has to be that moment where, hey, look, you did this. You cannot look somebody in the eyes, line them up, and throw that type of elbow and damn near knock a dude out. That is completely unacceptable. And to me, I'm going to stand on it. It's a bad look for the NBA. It shows that basically we don't really give a damn about the others. We care about our superstars.
Cameron, you agree?
What happened to you, man? What happened to you, big dog, man? Who am I talking to right now? What happened to you, man? So, pick Wemby out. I'm gonna call KG after we get off this show. I got a real problem with you talking about, he tried to wipe a guy out. You was with me, Green, KG, and them fellas, and you used to be me. I know you're not Big Perk the teddy bear now. Listen, man, I'm not saying what Wemby did was right, but to me, to be honest with you, the referees are letting them play aggressive. Now, did he look at him and elbow him? Yes, absolutely. He should have got kicked out the game. Suspended? Listen, everybody taking this personal. Or if it was somebody else, if it was somebody else they get kicked out, it's not somebody else. This league is based upon superstars, it's based upon viewership. You got 2 sweeps already going on. It's business. If you ever watch Training Day, Perk, Denzel says not what you know, is what you can prove, and it's who we can see. Last year, the finals, the first game of the finals was the worst viewership, and at the end of the finals was good. The first game of the finals was the worst viewership since 1988. We want to see the stars. Stephen A., you also said you had a problem with Wemby not. Pause. The beef. I don't see him being tough a few weeks ago. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I don't want to see suspend. I want to see Wemby on the floor.
And guess what, Stephen A? See, he's new to First Take, but everything he just said proved my point. Proved my point. Everything that Cam just said proved my point. He prioritized viewership. Okay. Didn't he just say that?
I'm a businessman. You being personal. This is a business, Perk.
It's not personal. It's facts over feelings. Do we have that same?
You sound like you in your feelings.
I'm not in my feelings about nothing. Okay. I'm actually
very,
very cool. All I'm telling you is, do we have the same clip that I asked the producers to run yesterday? Stephen, let you go ahead. Maybe they can hurry up and get that together so I can show the clip of me in 2015 and show what I got a 1-game suspension for. And you tell me if it wasn't warranted.
Go ahead. Let's see the video. Let's see the video first before I chop it. Let's see the video of Big Perk right here.
Here you go.
Okay.
Ain't nothing. Just getting in somebody's face, a little headbutt. I got suspended for a game. For that. Right. Wemby was way worse.
You think he's still upset about it? Or?
Wemby was way worse. So you telling me he shouldn't have got 2 games? Come on now, SA. I know Queens is in the house.
I want you to break it down.
But come on now.
I'm gonna break it down for you. First of all, both of y'all have very valid points. Big Perk, you and I both know that he lined him up. He threw that damn elbow. The immediate ejection was warranted. And on top of it all, he probably deserved a suspension for the game. What did I say yesterday? Just in case you missed it, Cam. I said he deserved to be suspended. But damn it, I don't want him to be suspended. I don't want him to be suspended because I want to see him. I want to see him play. And I want to see Minnesota bring that smoke in his direction, his retribution. You're going to go out there. There's something that Draymond Green alluded to when he broke it down, which, by the way, he did so very accurate fashion. When he's talking about, oh, so this is how it's going to go down. This is what we're going to do, et cetera, et cetera. But here's what I think you're missing, Big Perk, which is where I lean to Cam as well. Even though I understand the play itself warranted, as far as I'm concerned, in today's NBA, it definitely warranted a suspension because today's NBA ain't what it was in 2015, okay? It damn sure ain't what it was in 2000, 1995, 1990, 1985. Oh, hell no, it's different times. We get that part. But, Perk, we've been on the air, and Cam, I know what it is, your podcast with Mason and crew. I mean, I know you know this. This season's been rough for the NBA. You got to think about the fans even more on what they want to see, Perk. When we were talking about tanking, when we were talking about load management, when we were talking about the issues that the commissioner and the league had to address, when we heard the ire from the fans and how they felt that they were being cheated from seeing these guys play, all of those things have to be taken into consideration by the commissioner and the league office. You're talking about what kind of a message the league sent. I'm telling you, I think the league deserves credit because there is no doubt in my mind that they took into consideration, yo, what's going on here? Look at the kind of season that we've had. Look at the kind of issues that we've had to deal with. Look at how we've had to modify the draft lottery to some degree moving down the line and moving forward. Think about, how the worst team in the league ain't going to be rewarded. You understand? Those ping pong balls ain't going to necessarily flow in their direction. We're trying to incentivize people to play. We're trying to incentivize people to win games. We're trying to incentivize people to elevate their level of participation so we don't have the fans coming at us this way. We can't sit up there and then look at a situation involving Wemby and saying to ourselves, Wembanyama might be out. He was out for Game 4. Minnesota came back and won that game. If he's out for Game 5, what if Minnesota wins that game? Is it beyond the pale to say that Minnesota could win a Game 6 or 7 if you go up 3-2? And we got Minnesota in the NBA in the conference finals instead of Wembanyama going up against the reigning defending champions, which San Antonio beat in 4 of the 5 meetings this year. All of those things get taken into consideration because of the kind of season that the league has had to deal with these issues.
So you sacrifice Jay Crowder face and neck to make sure that we can help clean it up. That's
I guess so. I mean, I didn't put it that way, but if you want to put it that way, would that surprise you? Would that surprise you?
So you sacrifice his face and neck. Now look, I didn't have my moments. You see that right there? I didn't have my moments. Cam, you see that smoke right there?
The first thing I said, Perk, was what happened to you. That's what I said. Because I know.
But what I'm saying was I wasn't important then. That was at a point of time where I was averaging 3,500 claps a game. I wasn't getting any playing time. I wasn't a starting center. I came in because I was a retaliator because of what Jay Crowder had been doing to LeBron James, my teammate, throughout the course of that series. What I'm explaining to you is, okay, cool. Y'all want Wemby to play? That's fine. I want to see Wemby on the floor. Y'all okay with the league not suspending Wemby because the viewership needs to be there and we want to see him on the big stage? Why I brought up that clip? Because don't be surprised now if a message is sent to Wemby tonight. Don't be surprised now. Huh?
I'm expecting it.
Oh, so you expect it?
Oh,
I'm expecting it.
And I expect Wemby to drop 42. I mean, it's
I expect
both ends of the floor.
I expect both, Shay. And
Exactly.
He ain't going to get knocked out of the game or anything like that. But it's going to be a physical game. And let me say this on national television. I hope the refs don't get. Now listen, we don't want fisticuffs. Yeah. We don't want that.
Right.
We don't want that. But I hope the refs don't call a tight game and all of a sudden you get called for a foul for bad breath or something. I don't want that. I want them at each other.
Superstars get favoritism, though. We acting like this is something that's not new. Perk, you showed the clip what you got suspended for that one game. But you wasn't the player that Wemby is. Same thing like me, right? I'm not gonna. I'm not going to get the favoritism that Jay-Z gets certain places. No, and it's not disrespectful. It's just levels.
I'm not.
Right? It's a fact. It's just a fact. So at the end of the day, when you say it's not personal, you can make the faces all you want. It's business, and I don't want them to have fisticuffs neither tonight. But you got to realize this as well. They're going to be watching it. It's like baseball. When you watch baseball and you know two teams that have a problem with each other, and the first thing to do, the pitcher throws a 110-mile fastball at somebody, hey, he get kicked out. So you go out there thinking that you're Wemby, if you're Naz Reid, or somebody who's less important to the business, and you'll be ejected tonight, especially because they're going to be keeping an eye on him.
Well,
Perk.
I'm just glad that you two, New Yorkers, are okay with Naz Reid having to sacrifice his jaw and neck for the benefit of y'all, joy, because y'all want Wemby on the floor. I'm just so happy.
See, the whole thing is, and this is my last thing, Stephen A. You're saying New York is at our benefit. I'm not looking at it for my benefit. I totally agree with you on a personal level, but I also understand business. If I'm running the NBA, I'm saying I need Wemby out there.
I need him out there.
That's just business. It's not personal.
And by the way, we rave about, because we love ourselves some Ant-Man, that superstar that he is, no doubt about it, right, Big Perk? And Naz Reid ain't no scrub, and he damn sure ain't no punk. By the way, how do you know he don't have a problem with it? How do you know they don't want Wemby on the basketball court tonight? They might want it. Even though he's 7'5", you keep saying 7'7", he's 7'5". But they might want him. They might want him out there. You understand? Especially, and Big Perk, especially because, again, this is not the Diesel. If it's somebody like Shaquille O'Neal walking around 330, 340, you understand, and dunking on your mug, that would be different. But because of how skinny he is, you might have some cats that might want him out there. As great as he is, they might want him out there just so they can make sure he feels them a little bit tonight. You never know. You never know.
I'm willing to bet everything that I have that if you took a poll, a survey in that Minnesota locker room, whether they want Wemby on the floor tonight or him not on the floor, I guarantee you they will say they don't want him on the floor.
Okay. Well, he's going to be on the floor. Naz Reid is fine. He was not
you
hurt.
better watch your attitude. Don't be coming on here.
My bad.
That's
what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
That's my new word.
Okay.
Series
tied at 2-2. Game 5 is tonight in San Antonio. Still to come here on First Take. Did LeBron just play his last game in the Lakers jersey? Come on, no one thinks that, right? Stephen A. has some suggestions of where he should maybe go